In this video, I'm going to be ranking the best budget cards right now in NBA 2K25 My Team on a tier list here, ranking from S that does go all the way down to D tier, and we have about 40-ish of the best budget cards currently in the game. And you guys can let me know in the comment section down below, what budget cards are you guys using in your squad, and what would you guys change about my budget card tier list. We're looking at the first card here on the tier list, talking about Pink Diamond Terry Dischinger. I think right away might actually be in the S tier category. He is such a good offensive small forward for a budget price tag. And just to clarify, my budget price range is under 40,000 MT, but most of these cards are under 25k, with the exception of a couple cards that might be like 30, 35, or 40,000 MT. But talking about Terry Dischinger, really good offensive card. He's got a great jump shot, got great dribble sigs with that Kyrie Irving dribble style. He's a good enough defender, pretty much 88 in every single defensive category. He's got a 95 driving dunk, 97 vert, Hall of Fame posterizer. I think he's a very underrated budget card. I think he's going to be in the S tier. Marcus Smart, good budget point guard. Is he insane? I don't think so, but I feel like he's going to be in C tier for me. I think he's a good budget point guard. He's not undersized by any means. He's 6'4" point guard, 6'8" wingspan, really good defender, only a 50 block. Jump shot on normal timing isn't my favorite in game, but it's not a bad jump shot. I think for now though, going to be in that C tier category. Talking about Pink Diamond Big Z, I think you could argue A or B. He is 7'3", 7'7" wingspan. We do have some really good cards here on this budget list. I feel like recently, with the market coming down in price a ton, there's a lot of really good budget cards emerging. 7'3" center, 7'7" wingspan, great interior defender, can stretch out the floor. I think he's going to be in that A tier category, at least for now, alongside this Pink Diamond Ron Artest. If you're looking for straight up two-way play, there's not many budget cards better than Ron Artest for a budget price tag. 6'7" at the 2, 6'11" wingspan, one of the better on-ball defenders in game, 98 perimeter, 98 steal, 90 interior defense. His jump shot also is the Rudy Gay jump shot, which I think is great, even on normal timing. But I do think he's also going to be an A tier. Diamond Lonzo Ball, I would say, is more of a B tier budget card. Actually, I think him and Marcus Smart are basically the same. Great defensive budget cards, can slash a little bit to the basket. Not the biggest fan of either of these cards' jump shots. Diamond Jaren Jackson Jr. on the other hand, talking about jump shots, really elite for a budget card. 6'10", can play power forward, 7'4" wingspan, 97 block, 92 interior defense, really good Hall of Fame defensive badges. And like I mentioned, I like his jump shot even though it's on normal timing. It's a quick enough jump shot, it's easy to time. I think Jaren is one of the better budget cards in this game. I think is definitely an S tier. Pink Diamond Cat, I like his versatility, able to play power forward as well, but I think he's a little bit of a step down compared to Big Z as a big man for a budget price tag. So I think B tier is a fair spot for Pink Diamond Cat. He can shoot the ball, play solid level defense. Zach LaVine, I think you could argue putting him in S tier. I'm going to leave him in high A tier for now because there is so many elite budget cards in this game. And I think there's a couple, maybe one or two point guards I would put over him, but LaVine is really good offensively. 6'5" at point guard, 6'8" wingspan. The defense is a bit of a concern, but 99 driving dunk, 98 vertical, Hall of Fame posterizer, jump shots on quick timing, does have pretty good dribble sigs as well. I think Pink Diamond LaVine is easily in the A tier category. I gotta put Paolo Banchero in S. He's the best or the second best diamond card in the game. And the fact that he came out so long ago, November 12th, but he's 6'10" at small forward, 7' wingspan, great all around stats. He's a great slasher. He can play good defense. He's got great athleticism, solid badges all the way around. He's got 24 on gold, 6 on Hall of Fame. Jump shot I think is decent enough, even though it's on normal timing. And I think Paulo is probably the best diamond card in the game. Him and Jaren, I would say, are 1A, 1B. I think both those cards are going to be an S tier. Jonathan Isaac, again, I like his versatility, just like Cat. The fact that Jonathan Isaac, 6'11", can play good defense at small forward on the perimeter while also switching on to the bigs. I do like that versatility for a budget card. He's like 5,000 MT, so I think Jonathan Isaac's got a fair spot here in the B tier category. Connie Hawkins, I had no idea who this was before I saw his My Team card, but he's actually pretty good. 6'8" at small forward, 7' wingspan. He seems to be a very well-rounded card stats-wise and badges-wise. The jump shot's not my favorite in the game. I mean, the DeMar base is okay. The Taurean Prince upper is okay as well. The Devin Booker dribble style is really good. So I would say B tier is a fair spot for Connie Hawkins. Kwame Brown, C tier, not a bad budget card at power forward. I just think there's some better options for a budget price tag. I think Diamond Michael Ray Richardson is a card that isn't really talked about that often, but I think is actually a solid budget card. He came out in that new heroic set with the Dark Matter Damar, 6'5" at point guard, 6'8" wingspan, a really good on-ball defender, 98 steal, 96 perimeter, 92 speed, 95 agility. The driving dunk isn't the highest, the 3-ball isn't the highest, also with his jump shot on normal timing. But for me, I kind of look at Michael Ray Richardson as a better version, an upgraded version of a Marcus Smart or Alonzo Ball, guys that are just mainly there for defense, but aren't the greatest offensive budget cards in the game. Pink Diamond Cade, I was surprised to see this card so cheap. He's like 20,000 MT. He's still a 6'6" point guard, 7-foot wingspan. Sure, the stats aren't incredible. Sure, he doesn't, have a great dribble style, but he's still got a good enough jump shot. He's got great size at the point guard position. He plays really well in game. I think the same thing with Evan Mobley. I think both these cards are actually in the A tier category. Mobley, 6'11", can play power forward, 7'4" wingspan, 96 block, 92 interior defense, and jump shot on slow, definitely a little bit concerning. The opal's a lot better having it on quick. But if you don't take that many jump shots with this card, he's a great rebounder. He's got great size at the power forward position, really good defensive card. I think he's actually going to be an A tier. Now, S tier, I think Dyson Daniels is slightly better than Zach LaVine. And there's one more point guard that I'd put over LaVine, so that's why I had him in the A tier category. The thing I really like about Dyson Daniels is his defense. 6'7" at point guard, he's got great size, 6'11" wingspan, 98 steal, 94 perimeter defense, really good Hall of Fame defensive badges like Challenger, Glove, Immovable Forcer, Interceptor, On-Ball Menace. And again, he's kind of just that step up of a budget defensive point guard over like a Michael Ray Richardson, Lonzo, and Smart, because his jump shot's on quick timing, and I think it's actually a really good jump shot, which does help him to be a better offensive point guard. Ricochet, I think, is a solid small forward. He's 6'10". I don't think he does anything spectacular, but all around good size at small forward and does everything very solidly. Alex Sarr, I do think is a better center than Big Z. Probably the best actual center for the budget price tag. He's a little bit more on the expensive side, 35 to 40,000 MT, but I feel like you have to include him with how good this card is at the center position. Stephon Castle, I think, is also an S tier budget card. Really elite at point guard. I think him and Dyson Daniels, because of that defense, I really do value defense at the point guard position. I'd like my point guard to actually be a great defender and then have more offense come from my shooting guard position. Castle, Dyson Daniels, very similar cards. I think both these guys are top level budget cards. Bilal Coulibaly at shooting guard. He's also amazing for a budget price tag. A great defender, 6'8" at shooting guard, 7'2" wingspan. Great defender, can slash. His jump shot's on quick timing. I think it's a solid enough release in the catch and shoot. I think Bilal Coulibaly is one of the best budget cards in this game, without a doubt. Jaime Jaquez Jr. and Derek Lively are both serviceable budget cards. I think Lively, just because of his jump shot and his 3-ball not being the greatest, he's going to be a little bit lower. Brandon Miller and Amen Thompson, I think, are great budget cards. Both these guys for sure are going to be in B tier and maybe even could be in the A tier category. Amen Thompson, elite level defender. Brandon Miller gives you great offense for a budget price tag. I think Cason Wallace, very similar card to like a Marcus Smart, Alonzo Ball, only 6'3", but is a really good perimeter defender and one of the best budget point guards in this game. Leonard Miller, another very similar card to Zachary Richesse. Can't do much, but just does everything at a decent level. Like, doesn't do anything amazingly, but does everything at a solid level. 6'10" small forward. I think he's going to be in B tier. Buzelis, I actually really like this card. I would say Buzelis is like a step above Richesse and Miller. This card is really good because they gave him a 99 driving dunk. He gets such good slashing animations. He's 6'10" at small forward, 6'10" wingspan, 99 driving dunk, 98 vertical. Is actually really elite. Jump shot on normal timing, but he's got good defensive stats. A 93 pointer, Hall of Fame Deadeye, Hall of Fame set shot, Hall of Fame shifty shooter. I really like this Buzelis card. I'm going to put him in the A tier category. Cam Johnson, similar card to Jaime Jaquez. Just don't think they do much at the small forward position. Julian Strother, I think, is actually going to be an A. Maybe you could put him in the S tier category. 6'6" at shooting guard, 6'9" wingspan, but he does have the best dribble style in the game. I think I'm actually going to put Julian Strother in the S tier category. This card is really, really good offensively. He's got a great jump shot as well. Rui Hachimura, solid budget card. I think I'll put him in like C tier. Again, similar card to like Jaime Jaquez and Cameron Johnson. Doesn't really provide you much, but just does everything at a solid level. Michael Cooper, I really like this card at shooting guard, but I think he's going to be in that sort of upper echelon of the B tier category. Derek Coleman, not bad for like a power forward, but for a pink diamond, I think he's a little bit overrated. Talking about Topic, I think Topic, however you say his name, I would say he's going to be in B tier. Not a bad budget point guard. Christie and Keon Ellis, I think, are just that tier below in the C tier category. Not bad budget point guards for the Amethyst tier. I think Sadiq Bey is going to be in B. I think Ron Holland's going to be in C tier. And then I think Goga, just because he's a center power forward and there's not too many of the budget centers and power forwards in the game, I think is going to be in B tier. Now we got Danny Green. This pink diamond Danny Green and this pink diamond Kobe White are absolute demons at the budget price tag. They just recently came out, and I think both these cards are amazing. I would put Kobe White actually in A tier on the same level as a guy like Zach LaVine, but Danny Green, just a better version of Ron Artest, a great jump shot, one of the best two-way cards in this game at a budget price tag. I think Doug Christie is also very, very good at shooting guard. I would put him at A tier. And then Jared Vanderbilt, I think is not bad for an Amethyst, plays good defense, has like 90 in every single defensive category, and just all around a great card. But guys, this is my budget card tier list. These are some of the best budget cards in the game, in my opinion, ranked from S all the way down to D tier. But let me know in the comment section down below, what do you guys think about my tier list? Let me know what you guys would change about it, and let me know what budget cards you guys are currently running in the game, and let me know if there's any budget cards I did miss on this tier list. But I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.